All right. So welcome. I see Paula's back. Welcome. And so before we get started, last week I was speaking with Susan after class, and she was asking me about plank pose because sometimes I was having, as we're moving through practice, I was asking people to move into plank pose. And sometimes plank can be hard on the wrists. It can, if you have, weak wrists or have a sprained wrist, like I do, my wrist is sprained right now. It can be challenging to be up in plank pose. So Susan was asking me about alternatives to plank. So she was asking me about forearm plank. So I'll just show you real quick. So she was asking me about doing a plank on your forearms. So it would be like this. Now, mind you, it's a lot easier on the wrists, but it's way challenging on the core. But if you can do it, awesome. Go for it. And you would have like your whole forearm on the floor, elbow on the floor. Hand would be wide open, palm, open hand. So you feel the whole palm of the hand, and then you would just balance yourself right there. And I was telling her that another alternative for plank, if that's just a lot, because it can be, because so plank is normally here, but you can bring the knees down and have them like a little, kind of a little, not at 90 degrees, just to give yourself a little bit of a challenge, or maybe have the knees here, just a little back further than you might do for your normal, tabletop. So you move the knees back a little bit, and then you can do plank here. So again, I know and I understand like doing plank here can be hard on the wrist, like I'm feeling it on my wrist right now. So feel free to bring the knees down, or feel free to come all the way down. Totally up to you. But I just wanted to share that first before we start moving into practice, because I know that, like I said, sometimes the wrist's not happy. Another way, one other alternative for your plank pose. If you do want to stay high up in plank, you can do it on your fists. So that will keep you from, having that pressure on the wrist. So you can make a fist, and then you can be up on your fists and do plank pose. Also another option. So, yay. That's plank for today. So I hope that helped. I hope, just having those alternatives just give you, some other things to think about as we move through practice. But again, always do what's best for you. If at any time you feel like, something I'm doing is not comfortable or you're not able to do it today, that's fine. You can always come out of the pose. You can always come sit. You can always take a child's pose. Whatever you need to do for yourself today. So always, you first in terms of like how your body feels and all that good stuff. And as usual, if you have blocks, great. You can have 2 blocks. If you don't have blocks today, that's okay. You can always use a small stack of books if you feel like you're somebody that needs a little lift, to bring the floor up to you. And that's that. All right, so we'll get started. So just find yourself a comfortable seat. You can sit directly on your mat. You can sit up on a block if you'd like, or I'm sitting on a blanket. If you have a blanket and you'd like to sit on a blanket, you can also do that as well. This helps to give your spine a little bit of lift. And you can bring your hands to your knees or to your lap and close your eyes. And just start to settle yourself in. And letting go of anything that might have been happening before class. Letting go of anything you might have to do following. Bringing yourself into the room, into your body, into your center. Relaxing shoulders. Relaxing the face. Really feeling your seat connecting to the earth. And starting to focus on your breath. Noticing where you're feeling the breath in this moment. You might be feeling it in your belly or your back, maybe at the side ribs. You might be feeling it in the chest, maybe at the shoulders or tip of the nose or top of the lip. Wherever you're feeling the breath in this moment, just taking the time to notice the breath. Just notice where you're feeling that rise and fall of the breath. Not making any judgments, just noticing. And we'll just take a few moments being here with the breath, settling ourselves in, coming into this present moment. And then bringing the palms together in front of the heart into prayer position, Anjali Mudra. Palms together, thumbs at the sternum. We'll just take a few deep breaths together here, in through the nose and out through the nose. Taking a nice deep breath, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Take one more deep breath in and begin class with one sound of Om. Taking a nice deep breath in. Om. And relaxing the hands down to the knees, to the thighs. And slowly dropping the chin to the chest. Inhale the head and neck up around to the right. Inhale, rolling all the way back. Exhale, rounding the head back down, chin to chest. Again, inhale, rounding up. And exhale, rolling the head back down. And just continuing at your own pace. Feeling that stretch in the neck. Remember to inhale as the head comes up, exhale as we round down. And next time the chin reaches the chest, you can reverse the circles. Inhale up in the opposite direction. Exhale as we round, head back down, chin to chest. And again, just continuing at your own pace. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face. And next time chin reaches the chest, just hold me there for a moment. And then inhale, bringing the head up to center. You can slowly open the eyes if they're not already open. And then inhale, bringing both arms up. Exhale, just take an easy forward fold down the middle. Just take a nice, easy forward fold. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly rolling yourself back up to sit. Inhale, bring both arms up. And exhale, take a lean over to the right side. Just take a nice side stretch here. Breathing, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Bring both arms up. And exhale over to the opposite side. Again, feeling that side stretch. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Bring both arms up. And exhale. Take a twist to the right. Bring hand to knee. Tent the fingers behind you. Inhale. Lift a little taller in the spine. Exhale. Twist deeper, looking over the back shoulder. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Bring both arms up. And exhale, twisting to the opposite side. Again, hands to knee. Set the fingers behind you. Inhale, lift a little taller in the spine. Exhale, twist deeper, looking over the back shoulder. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bring both arms up. And exhale, relaxing both arms down by your side. So if you're sitting on a block or a blanket, you can come off of it. You're going to come onto all fours on your hands and knees. You can move your blanket or block to the side. And as always, if you have sensitive knees, you can always place your blanket under the knees just to give yourself a little bit more cushion. You're going to spread the fingers nice and wide. Make sure you can see the mat between the fingers. Making sure that shoulders and wrists are in a nice line. Hips and knees also in a nice line. From here, you're going to inhale, bring the head up, tailbone up, arch your back. And exhale, round the back, tuck the tailbone, drop the head. And inhale, head up, tailbone up, arch. And exhale, round. And just continuing at your own pace, do a few rounds of cat and cow. Just opening up the spine, preparing yourself to practice today. And next time you exhale, just bringing yourself back to a neutral spine. And you're going to lift the right knee out to the side and just make hip circles through the hip, making your circles as big or small as you need to. And whenever you're ready, you can reverse the circles. And releasing that knee back down to the ground, lifting up the opposite knee, making those circles. And you can reverse the circles whenever you're ready. And releasing that knee back down to the ground. And bringing the hands about 5 or 6 inches more in front of you and making hip circles with both the hips. Again, making your circles as big or small as you need to. And you can reverse the circles whenever you're ready, if you haven't already. And then take your time, walk your hands back to a neutral spine. Again, just making sure shoulders and wrists in a nice line, hips and knees in a nice line. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Press back to downward facing dog. And just take your time in down dog. If you need to bend the knees, you can bend the knees slightly. If you want to pedal the feet, you can pedal the feet. You can shake your head, yes, no. Just find that space between the shoulders and the ears. And then taking your time, you're going to lift the right leg up to the sky. Just keep the hip nice and square, nice 3-legged dog. And you can stay right here in your 3-legged dog, or you can open up the hip. So you can open up, bending the knee of the leg that's in the air, opening up that hip. Or you can stay right in 3-legged dog where we were before. And then releasing that foot back down to the ground. Taking a breath. And lifting up the opposite leg again, just taking that nice 3-legged dog to start, nice square hip. And you can stay right here, you don't have to move, or you can open up the hip, bending the knee of the leg that's in the air. And releasing that foot back down to the ground. Just take one more breath here in your first down dog of the day. And then take your time to walk your feet to your hands and come to hang over in Uttanasana, forward fold. So here in your forward fold, if you need to bend the knees, you can bend the knees. You can feel the belly connecting to the thighs if that helps. You can hold on to opposite elbows if you like. You can shake the head, yes, no. Finding that space again between the shoulders and the ears. And breathing here, inhale and exhale, 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 inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. If you're holding on to the opposite elbows, you can release the hands and then slowly rolling yourself up one vertebra at a time, letting the head be the last thing to come up. Beautiful. So bringing the feet about hip distance apart. If you're not sure about hip distance, you can always find the as-is bone, the bony bone right in front of the hip. You can bring your fist to that bone and look down at the feet. Fists and feet should be in a nice line. Also, feet should be parallel to each other. And then you can release the hands if you have them in fists. And then lift the toes. And do the best to release the toes down one toe at a time. You want to try and see a little bit of the mat between the toes, but if that's not happening today, it's okay. But you do want to feel the energetic pull in the feet, like you have roots coming out of the bottom of the feet, so like you feel like you're stuck to the ground. So as the energy in the feet is going down, everything else is lifting up. So feeling that lift in the thighs. Feeling the lift in the abdominals coming up and in, tailbone tucking under. And then just start to feel like you're growing out of the side ribs, like the ribs are separating and you're getting a little bit taller. Beautiful. Then lift the shoulders up and roll them down the back. One more time. Lift the shoulders up, roll them down the back. Keeping the shoulders roll down the back. And inhale, bring both arms up. Palms facing each other. And then one more time, relax the shoulders down. Beautiful for Tadasana. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Taking one more deep breath in. Exhale. I'm just going to turn to the side. You're going to take a slight back bend. So just take an easy back bend, first back bend of the day. Breathing here. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, relax the right arm down by your side and then just taking that side stretch. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bring the arm up. And exhale, relax the opposite arm down by your side. Taking that side stretch. Breathing, inhale. And exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, bend the knees, sit back, Uttanasana, chair pose. Beautiful. So shoulders relaxed, tailbone tucked, abdominals engaged. Breathe, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale. And exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Inhale, come all the way up to stand. Exhale, relax the arms down by your side. You can shake out the shoulders if you need to. And then come to the front of your mat if you're not already there. And you can bring your hands to the hips. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, you're going to step the right foot back. Turn that back heel down to 45 degrees, opening up for your warrior two. Beautiful. So if you're in your warrior two, just make sure you can see the big toe on the inside of the front knee. Nice tall spine, looking out over the front fingers. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Put the palms up, lean back for your peaceful warrior. Breathing here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale 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 and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Coming forward, take your time. You're going to cartwheel the hands all the way down and step back to downward facing dog. So if you need to bring the knees down first to get back to down dog, please do that. Just taking a breath here in downward facing dog. And then you're going to come forward to plank pose. So remember all of our plank alternatives. And hold and plank. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Bring the knees down. Spread them wide. Sit back in child pose. So just taking a couple breaths here in your child's pose. And then coming back up to downward facing dog. And again, take your time, walk your feet to your hands, come to hang over in Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come up to a flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swan dive all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands into prayer in front of the heart. And one more time, come to the front of your mat if you're not already there. Bringing hands to hips. Inhale. Exhale. This time, step the left foot back. Turn that back heel down to 45 degrees. Opening up for your warrior two. Beautiful. Again, nice tall spine. Looking up over the front fingers. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Beautifully. You're going to flip the palms up. Lean back for your peaceful warrior. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Coming all the way forward. You're going to cartwheel the hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Or so you can put your knees down to get back to down dog if you need to. And then taking your time, come forward to plank. Again, remembering our plank alternatives. Hold, breathing, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. One more inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Bring the knees down, spread them wide, sit back, child pose. Just taking your time here in child's pose, taking a couple of breaths. And then pressing yourself back up to downward facing dog. And take your time, walk your feet to your hands. Come to hang over in Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale, come up to a flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swan dive all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands into prayer in front of the heart. And you can release the hands down one more time. And one more time, coming to the front of your mat if you're not already there. Inhale. Exhale. Stepping that right foot back one more time. Turn that back heel to 45 degrees. Opening the arms up for your warrior two. This time, you're going to straighten that front knee. And then you're going to lean. Let the back hip come out first. You're going to lean toward the wall. And then come down for your triangle pose. So, for triangle, if you have a block and you want to use one, you can bring your hand to a block Otherwise, you can bring your hand to your shin or to the ground, wherever you are today. And breathing here, inhale and exhale, 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 inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Come all the way up. Keep the front knee straight. Gonna flip the palms one more time. Lean back for your reverse triangle. Breathing here. Inhale and exhale. 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 One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Coming forward. Bend that front knee. Take your time. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. And one more time, coming forward to plank. You're going to hold and plank. Breathe, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more inhale and exhale. Bring the knees down. Spread them wide. Sit back. Child's pose. Again, just taking a few breaths here in your child's pose. And then pressing yourself back up to downward facing dog. And take your time walking your feet to your hands. Come to hang over in Uttanasana, forward fold. Inhale up to flat back, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, swan dive all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands into prayer in front of the heart. And one more time, right at the front of your mat. If you're not already there, bring your hands to hips. Inhale. Exhale, stepping that left foot back this time. Turn the back foot to 45 degrees. Come up for your, or open up, I should say, to warrior two. And then straightening that front knee one more time. And again, lean toward that wall. And then come down for your triangle pose. Beautiful. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Coming all the way up. Keep that front knee straight. Flip the palms. Lean back. Peaceful warrior. Breathe. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Coming all the way forward. Bend the front knee. Cartwheel the hands down. Step back to downward facing dog. Sorry, I just realized there's a peaceful warrior and I meant reverse triangle. But it's all good. We made it. And one more time. Coming forward to plank. Holding. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Bring the knees down. Spread them wide. Sit back. Child's pose. So just relaxing here in child's pose. Let go. Anything that might be rolling around in the mind, just give it to the ground. Give it to the earth. Really relaxing the head. Let it go. Just taking a few more breaths here in your child's pose. And then you can bring yourself up to sit on your mat. So once you come to sit, you can have your legs straight out in front of you. If you like, you can sit up on a blanket. Otherwise, you can sit directly on your mat. Sitting up nice and tall, still feel like you have a string coming up out of the top of the head, almost like you're sitting back against the wall. And you're going to bring the right knee in, opening it out to the side, keeping the foot flexed on the outstretched leg. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, you're going to fold yourself over that outstretched leg. So you may or may not reach the toes today. You can have your hands at the shin, the ankle on the ground. If you're not able to touch the toes today, it's okay. Relaxing the head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly rolling yourself back up to sit. And then inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, taking a twist toward the bent knee. One more time, bring hand to knee. Set the fingers behind you. Inhale, lift a little taller in the spine. Exhale, you're going to take the back hand, bring it up and over, reaching toward the outstretched leg. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Come all the way up to sit. And then taking a counter twist to the opposite. And coming up to center. You can bring the knee in, straightening out that leg. And then bring in the opposite knee, opening it out to the side. Keeping that foot flex in the outstretched leg. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, folding over that outstretched leg one more time. Again, wherever the hands land is fine if you're not able to touch the toes. And breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Slowly rolling yourself back up to sit. Inhale, bring both arms up. And exhale, take a twist toward the bent knee. Again, bring hands to knee, tuck the fingers behind you. Inhale, look a little taller in the spine. Exhale, once again, bringing that back hand up and over, reaching toward the outstretched leg. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale. Come all the way up to sit and then taking that counter twist to the opposite side. And coming up to center, bringing the knee in, straightening both the legs, sitting up nice and tall, flex the feet. Inhale, bring both arms up. Exhale, folding yourself down the middle. And again, if you're not able to touch the toes today, it's okay. Let the hands fall where they will. Relax the head, neck, and shoulders. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. 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 One more inhale. And exhale. slowly rolling yourself back up to sit. Beautiful. And if you're sitting on a blanket, you can move it to the side. You're gonna come to lay down on your back. Hug the knees into your chest. You can rock yourself side to side, up and down, back and forth, whatever you need to do here. Taking your time. And then you can release the feet down to the floor. So you have feet on the floor, knees bent. You're going to reach down toward the heels with your middle finger, coming as close to reaching the heels as possible as we prepare for bridge pose. So if you're not able to reach the heels today, it's okay. You just want to feel that energetic connection between the heels and the fingers. So from here, you can inhale, lift the hips up off the ground. You can stay right here, your hips lifted. You can tuck the shoulders under and clasp the hands. And if you're going to tuck and clasp, remember to really lift those hips up high so you're not sitting on the hands. Breathing here, inhale and exhale. 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 One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Unclasp that, hands up their clasp. Untuck the shoulders, rolling down one vertebra at a time. And we'll just take a pause here. And one more time, reaching down toward the heels with your middle finger, coming as close as possible. And then again, inhale, lift the hips up off the ground. Again, you can stay right here, or you can tuck the shoulders under and clasp the hands. Breathing here, inhale and exhale. 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 One more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. Unclasp the hands with their clasp. Untuck the shoulders. Rolling down one vertebra at a time. And I'm taking a pause. The last bridge is yogi's choice. If you'd like to do the bridge that we just did, you can do that. Or if you'd like to do a restorative bridge by taking a block at whatever height actually feels good for you. And then you can just lift the hips, place the block under the sacrum again at whatever height feels good for you. And then just relaxing onto the block for your restorative bridge. And breathing here, inhale. Actually, breathe at your own pace. Just take your time in whichever bridge you chose, whether it's a variation of that first bridge or the actual bridge that we did first, or the restorative bridge. And again, just take your time, continue to keep breathing. Again, if you're in this restorative bridge, just relaxing onto the block. Or if you're doing that first bridge, just finding that ease in the pose. And just taking a couple more breaths in this bridge of choice. And then you can start to bring yourself down from whichever bridge you chose. And keeping feet on the floor, knees bent, you're just going to spread the feet about the width of the mat, and then just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Side, a little massage. And then you can bring the knees to center, bring the feet to center. And then take your time, you're going to rock or bring yourself up to sit on your mat. Great. So we're going to move into Pigeon Pose. So if you're already familiar with Pigeon and you feel you know which variation you want to move into, you can. If not, you can watch me. So there's always two options for Pigeon. I'll show you the first option. First option, coming into Pigeon through down dog. You can lift the leg, sweep it through. If you feel like you need extra support under the hip, you can always use a block or a blanket just to keep the hip nice and square, but you don't have to. You just don't want to be leaning to the side in your pigeon. And just taking a nice deep breath and then bringing yourself all the way forward. You can bring your head all the way to the ground. You can use your hands as a pillow or place a block under the head. If being in pigeon this way is not comfortable for you today, you can always come onto your back, cross ankle over knee, holding onto the back of the knee, flex the feet for your pigeon. So again, deciding whichever pigeon is best for you. And once you're in the pose, just taking a scan of the body and just noticing any places or spaces you feel like need a little extra breath, love, energy, attention. You can send the energy there. Just want to open up, really feel or try and find some expansion in the pose. And just continue to keep breathing. Try and relax the mind. And just taking a few more breaths in your pigeon on this side. And then taking your time, start to bring yourself up out of your pigeon on this side. So if you feel like you need to take a stretch, you can shake out the leg or stretch the leg, whatever you feel like you do. And then whenever you're ready, you can move into your pigeon on the other side. So if you're on your back, you can just switch the cross of the legs. And just taking your time coming into your pigeon on the other side. Again, taking a nice deep breath and folding yourself forward. Again, you can bring your head all the way to the ground, use your hands as a pillow, or have a block under the head. And again, just finding some ease in the pose, trying to find spaces or places that need a little extra attention, sending some breath there. And just continuing to breathe in your pigeon on the side. And just taking a few more breaths here in your pigeon. And then taking your time, starting to bring yourself up out of your pigeon on this side. And again, if you need to shake out the leg, you can shake it out. And then you can bring yourself back to sit on your mat. So we're going to do our legs at the wall or simulated legs at the wall. So if you actually have free wall space where you are and you actually like to put your legs up the wall, you can definitely do that. If you don't, you can always grab one of your blocks, or if you have, like I said, a little stack of books, you're going to come to lay down on your back. You're going to take your block or your books on the wide, flat side, and just lift the hips like you're about to do a restorative bridge. And then bring the legs all the way up into the sky for your simulated legs up the wall. But again, if you have an actual wall, you can swing the legs up the wall will be right here, and you wouldn't need a block for that. You just could swing the legs right up the wall. So just taking your time here, without legs in the air or legs at the wall. Just giving your heart a little rest. You can close the eyes if you like. You can have the hands on your belly if you like, or down by your side. Whatever feels good here. And just continue breathing here with legs in the air, legs at the wall. And just taking a few more breaths here. And taking your time, you can start to bring your legs down from the air or down from the wall. And you can move the block if you're on one and just roll down one vertebra at a time. And once again, with feet on the floor, knees bent. If you're not already there, you can come back onto your back. You're going to scoot the hips to the left, drop the knees to the right, so you're in a spinal twist on the ground. If you need a little extra support in your twist, you can always place a block between the knees. Give us a little bit of ease in the twist if you feel like you need that. You can cactus the arms, tee the arms. You can bring hand to knee if you like. You can turn your head toward the opposite shoulder. You can close your eyes if you like. Just breathing here in the spinal twist. And then bringing the knees up to center. And you can switch sides, scoot the hips over, drop the knees to the opposite side. Again, you can cactus the arms, tee the arms. You can turn your head toward the opposite shoulder, whatever you need to do in this spinal twist. Just remember to keep breathing here. And then you can bring the knees up to center. Scoot the hips over. And you're just going to lift the feet and grab onto either the sides of the feet or ankles for your happy baby pose. So if you feel like you need one last massage of the spine, you can rock yourself side to side gently. Just taking one last massage of the spine. And then you can release the feet down to the ground and start to prepare for Shavasana. So for Shavasana, if you are somewhere maybe in a room that might be air conditioned and you feel like you might get a little chilly, you can always put on socks, or if you have a blanket or a light sweater or something, if you feel like you might get cold, put that on. Otherwise, if laying on your back, you feel like you're a little back tweaky, you can always take your blocks or a blanket or a couple of your books, put them under your knees, and just give your lower back a little bit more support in your Shavasana. So, do whatever makes you feel good and cozy as you make your way into the pose. Just starting to relax, let go, feeling the weight of the whole body being held by the ground, by the earth. Releasing any tension you might be feeling in the forehead. Relax the eyebrows. Relax the eyelids. The eyes float easy in the eye sockets. Releasing any tension you might be feeling in the cheeks. Relax the nose. Releasing any tension you might have in the lips. The tongue float easy in the mouth. Relaxing the chin and the jaw. Releasing any tension you might have in the neck. Relax the shoulders, let them rest easy on the mat. Releasing any tension you might have in the arms or the hands. Relax the chest. Relax the belly and let the breath be easy. Releasing any tension you might have in the hips, pelvis. Relax the thighs. Relax the knees. Releasing any tension you might have in the shins or the calves. Relaxing the ankles and tops and bottoms of the feet. And feeling the weight of the whole body being held by the ground, by the earth. You can slowly start to bring yourself back into the room by wiggling your fingers and your toes.